just one more piece of business to conduct. The men's horizontal bar final here at these 34th European Championships. David Vicenic of Hungary goes third in the order, the second strongest in qualification. Then we see Tin Srbic of Croatia going sixth. He is the top performer after the qualification phase. Third strongest in qualification was Alexander Miakinin of Israel. He will perform last. Now the look on the face of Abdelrahman El Gamal is the look of a man who is determined to depart this competition on his terms, having had to conduct so much of it blighted by injury.
We kindly invite finalists on horizontal bar.
His dejection was clear for everyone to see. After the team competition concluded yesterday, his teammates said to him, "This is a triumph. We've done fantastically and you've been a part of that." And doubtless over time it will feel like that to him. But it's evidence of just how much his mentality has changed as a gymnast since he made his World Championship debut a few years ago. There are some very focused and quiet-looking athletes there making their way out onto the floor. Some of them will be thinking this is now the last chance to take that European title, to get that European medal. It's now or never for these championships.
The finalists on horizontal bar. Abdelrahman El Gamal, Turkey.
Abdelrahman El Gamal of Turkey, the sixth strongest in qualification. Jordan Alexandrov of Bulgaria, seventh strongest in qualification. He's been a very successful collegiate athlete in the USA on the horizontal bar. Second strongest qualifier, David Vicenic of Hungary, bronze medalist at the European Championships in Glasgow. Ahmed Under of Turkey, fourth strongest in qualification, silver medalist at the European Games last year. Petro Pagniuk of Ukraine, the ninth strongest in qualification, followed by top qualifier Tin Srbic, and then Robert Tvorogal of Lithuania, Alexander Miakinin of Israel.
David Yesen, Czech Republic.
Well, that's interesting. David Yesen of Czech Republic has just been announced there. He's the first reserve. Petro Pagniuk looks like he was expecting to be announced. He's certainly a man who's turned up to do some gymnastics, or if he hasn't, he's doing a really good impression of someone who has. But yes, David Yesen, the first reserve, was introduced. And Petro Pagniuk is definitely showing up on our start list. Oh well, we'll discover in a moment, won't we? Well, in that kerfuffle, I didn't do justice at all to Tin Srbic, the European Championship silver medalist last year, his first continental honours. He's also been hugely successful at World Championship level. The world champion from Montreal in 2017, the silver medalist last year in Stuttgart. So to Abdelrahman El Gamal of Turkey. He will get us underway in this final at the Men's Artistic Gymnastics European Championships in Mersin. The 21-year-old, who's obviously got some shoulder trouble, has also been dealing with a foot injury. But he is the reigning Turkish all-around champion. He's been training in this country for 2.5 years, since moving from Alexandria in Egypt. Yamawaki into the mixed grip, that's nice. Don't see that a great deal. Straight Kachev, well executed. And then the grip variation of the similar skill. Gymnasts have to do the close control work to the apparatus. Straddle Kachev, all looking good so far. And then the straddle Kachev to cross hands. Good clean Stolders. Can he stick this one? Oh, he can! Welcome to the European Championships, Abdelrahman El Gamal. A man who's had to wait and wait for a moment where he really can deliver what he feels he's capable of. And what's fascinating about this young athlete is he's got good difficulty. 6th strongest qualifier, but with a 7.8 execution. His execution score the lowest of any of the qualifiers. And certainly expectation that that will be considerably higher. From the largest city on the Mediterranean Sea, with its population of over 5 million, across the waters to Turkey, from the city founded by Alexander the Great in 331 BC. His journey has been a compelling one. His progress has been remarkable. He is commended for his terrific work rate, his conditioning. And he has come on leaps and bounds to the point where a lot of Turkish gymnastics fans didn't even really know who he was when he romped to that all-around title. His score is 14.166. The execution considerably better by several tenths. He gains almost 0.4 from qualification. To Yordan Alexandrov of Bulgaria, 25-year-old, who moved to Santa Rosa in California in 2002. Good collegiate horizontal bar specialist. He was the 7th strongest in qualification. Dances nicely across the bar with that pirouette. Good straight Kachev. And straddle Kachev strong as well. He's moving really nicely here is Yordan Alexandrov. Some good elevation, lifting into the Yamawaki. Little bit lacking in symmetry perhaps in his Stolders. But this is nice gymnastics to watch. It's very nice gymnastics to watch. He'll be very happy with that. Yordan Alexandrov won a bronze medal at the Mersin World Cup last year on the horizontal bar. Didn't have the easiest time when he went to the United States of America. He sat at the back of his first grade elementary school class for a third of his first year there before anyone noticed that he couldn't actually speak English. Tough adjustment to life in the United States. He's gone on to be a university graduate. Dismounts very nicely, great stability. He's a great fan of music, is Yordan Alexandrov. He listens to something called future house music. I've no idea what that is. I assume it's house music that hasn't been made yet. Is he going to get a score that's music to his ears? .166, the only number we've had registered thus far. .13.7 for Jordan Alexandrov. Same difficulty as qualification, his execution up by a tenth. David Vicenic of Hungary. Second strongest in qualification. The reigning national champion on the horizontal bar. Bronze medalist at the European Championships in Glasgow in 2018 and at the European Games last year. This is fifth time at the European Championships. And this is powerful stuff to start. Some more difficult releases and catches from the Kovac family being employed by Vicenic. His Kachev with mixed grip is good. Difficult for the athlete to pick the pace of the swing back up after a Yamawaki. Here goes that dismount over the bar, and he just was a little bit piked as he landed it and had to hop forwards. But it's memorable work as ever from David Vicenic. It's going to have to be really top draw if he's going to deprive Tin Serbic of a gold. That is to say, if Serbic delivers what he can. But he delivers amplitude in his work. Such a nice dismount to watch. So 14.133 in qualification. It's got to be better than that if he's going to go into the gold medal position, because El Gamal is already a little bit above that. Gymnast who has already taken a bronze medal as part of the Hungarian team. Graduate of fitness and exercise management. And he is in second place, 14.033, and he's not happy about that. Vicenic will not be taking a European title. El Gamal is still in the lead. Ahmet Under, also of Turkey. Gymnast who won the silver medal on this piece at the European Games in Minsk in the summer of last year. He is known, Ahmet Under, for his extraordinary devotion to his training. Said in an interview recently, you can fool your coach, you can fool your friends, but you can't fool yourself. And in his view, he thinks there's a really strong role for both individual and group training. He says you train with the team, you get feedback. You train alone, you get discipline. Interesting to hear these sort of pedagogical thoughts from somebody who is like a lot of his teammates, a graduate of teacher training. Here he goes, fourth strongest qualifier. Well, it has been one of those competitions for Ahmed Under. Had exactly that same moment happen to him in the team final. Just overshooting that release and regrasp. But any good teacher knows how to handle these sorts of moments in their students. And I'm sure he will know how to handle it in himself as well. He has got a lot of complexity in this routine. A little bit of splayed legs, brought back under control quickly. It's a very nice pirouette across the bar, compulsory requirement of the routine. And he does have a busy and big dismount as well. Oh, nearly. Great appreciation, though, for Ahmed Under from the spectators here in the Mersin Gymnastics Hall. And he leaves the competition with that historic first team medal. .7, the score of Jordan Alexandrov, is what currently occupies bronze. .12.1, the score for Ahmed Under, has him in fourth place for the time being. Once again, we look at Petro Pachniuk, gymnast who is departing these championships with a little collection of medals. 9th strongest in qualification. And he posted a 4.8 difficulty score in qualifying. Completes his Katchevs well. In terms of an execution score, this was the second best of all the qualifiers. And that's what got him into the final, and it's easy to see why. It's very tidy from Petro Pachniuk. Gymnast who said he always knew he was capable of high-level work. Just things didn't quite seem to click for him until recently. Great mysteries of how sometimes an athlete just finds form. Belief is part of it, of course. Sometimes you change your training methods. Sometimes you just start winning stuff. And Ukraine have been winning a great deal at these championships. 15 medals if you factor in their wonderful junior performances. 11 medals they won there, 5 gold medals in juniors, 5 silvers, 1 bronze. Only 3 other nations won junior gold medals at seniors. They have 2 gold medals so far. Petro Pagniuk is the owner of, or co-owner of one of those medals in the team competition. 13.333 sees him in 4th position. Difficulty again of 4.8. His execution up a little bit from qualification.
The gymnast on horizontal bar.
Now, in contrast to what we've just seen there from Petro Pagniuk, Tin Srbic had a 5.8 difficulty score in qualification. Considerable difference there of a full mark. Top qualifier, the 24-year-old from Zagreb. Well versed in mechanical engineering from the university in that city. Silver medalist at the European Championships last year in what was a very fine year for him. Now that's the difference in all that we've seen so far. Things linked together. That's where the difficulty is accumulated. He doesn't take intermediary swings. Yes, indeed, from Tin Srbic of Croatia. On a strong day for men's artistic gymnastics in Croatia. Does Tin Srbic have the best prize of all waiting for him? Already 2 silver medals. Aurel Benovic on floor and Filip Ude on pommel horse. What about Tin Srbic? The leading score is 14.166. He's won a world title. He's yet to win a European title. Said he came here knowing that he was a favourite. He said he felt like a favourite, but because of how strange a year it was, didn't feel an enormous amount of pressure. He actually lost his wallet when he arrived here for the competition. He might be about to find something that's even more valuable. Said he found podium training a real struggle. I think a lot of the gymnasts found that the case, considering how unaccustomed they have been lately to competitive gymnastics. But certainly last year, he really was able to put behind him a dreadful injury-ravaged 2018. For the second time last year, he was named the Male Athlete of the Year in Zagreb. And he's just gone into pole position in this final with a score of 14.6. He's about to discover it. He's gained 0.4 of difficulty. And we have ourselves a new leader. Two to go. So a guaranteed medal for Tin Srbic. Robert Tvorogal of Lithuania, the European Games horizontal bar champion last year. 5th strongest in qualifying. He's got a lovely routine. There he also links his Kachev skills. One after the other after the other. This is very good. This is very good. The Lithuanian team breathes, and they can relax now because Robert Tvoregal has delivered a cracking display in this horizontal bar final. They were noisy throughout that routine, and then there was just a sharp intake of breath as he set himself for the dismount before a euphoric reaction. He's already made history for Lithuania at these championships, winning their first ever medal. Can he go further than that bronze on the parallel bars? We've had 5 different nations winning these titles, apparatus titles. 4 different nations, excuse me. Turkey are the only nation to win 2 apparatus titles. Are we going to get a 5th one here? What sort of score for Robert Tvoregal? His difficulty in qualification was 5.5. It's going to be a big challenge to get up to that 14.6 set by Tin Serbic. Silver is 14.166. Bronze is 14.033. Oh, he's done it! 14.8 for Robert Tvoregal. His difficulty score, 6.4. And we're not going to see the moment where he discovers what he's done, but the crowd, the Lithuanian delegation, they know what he's done. Oh, Robert Tvoregal, history maker, ×2. Lithuania, 1 gymnast away from their first ever European title. One to go. Alexander Miakinin of Israel. The 3rd strongest in qualification, 14.033. Kovac's skill was very nice. Oh, he's making a real challenge for this, is Miakinin. It's a final that's keeping us guessing right until the very end. He does hop forward as he lands. But Alexander Miakinin, Israel's horizontal bar specialist, has given the judges something to ponder. As things stand, we have Tvoregal in the lead, we have Serbic in 2nd place, we have El Gamal in the bronze medal position. There, the skill created by Petar Kovac, who first performed it in 1992. Innovated memorably by Alios Coleman not long after that. So where does Alexander Miakinin feature? We have no more gymnastics to come, we just have one score. 14.166 bronze, 14.6 silver, 14.8 gold. El Gamal, Turkey, Serbic, Croatia, Tvorogel, Lithuania, as things stand. He was the top performer on the horizontal bar at last year's national championships. Israel have already taken a gold medal so far. And Miakinin is going to feature on the podium with a score of 14.2. He's about to discover that he's got himself a medal. And he is absolutely ecstatic about it. Alexander Miakinin of Israel, the 25-year-old who used to represent the Russian Federation, comes in right at the end to push Abdelrahman El Gamal down into 4th place. Does most of his training at the Maccabi Tel Aviv club, very well-known multi-sport club. And it's a lovely finish to the competition for Israel. But we have to reflect upon yet another moment of history at these European Championships. The gold medal won by Robert Tvorogel of Lithuania, just moments after he won Lithuania's first ever medal of any colour at the European Championships. He now wins a gold, pushing Tin Serbic, the world champion of 2017, into 2nd place. And Alexander Miakinin right at the end, coming in by just fractions over Abdelrahman El Gamal of the host nation. Spectacular drama. Just what you hope for in a horizontal bar final. And we'll bring you the victory ceremony in just a moment. Well, a look back at how the medals were decided, starting with the bronze medal winning performance of Israel's Alexander Miakinin. The silver medal won by Croatia and Tin Serbic.
Değerli konuklar ve sevgili sporcular, 2020 Mersin 34. Erkekler Artistik Jimnastik
And winner of the gold medal, Lithuania's Robert Tvorogel.
Barfix aleti ödül törenini arz ediyorum.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2020 Mersin 34th European Championships in Men's Artistic Gymnastic Seniors Apparatus Final Award on Horizontal Bar are being presented.
Bronze medalist Alexander Miakinin, Israel.
The victory ceremony in the men's horizontal bar competition at the 34th Men's Artistic Gymnastics European Championships. A bronze medal won by Alexander Miakinin of Israel.
Serbic, Croatia.
His biggest honour. And a gentleman who achieves exactly what he did this time last year.
Gold medalist,
Silver medalist once again at continental level, Tin Serbic.
Horizontal bar, Robert Tvorogel, Lithuania.
But when Robert Tvorogel won the horizontal bar title at the European Games in Minsk, a lot of people started to really notice this experienced gymnast and think maybe this was going to become a pattern. Well, now he is the European champion. The first time ever that Lithuania has taken a gold medal at the European Championships. And as a result, after the presentation of the medals, we shall hear the national anthem of Lithuania.
Awards given by Mr. Andrei Federu, Executive Committee Member of European Gymnastics, Mr. Nikolaos Provias, Man Technical Committee Member of European Gymnastics, Mr. İsmail Göktekin, Deputy Chairman of Turkish Gymnastics Federation.
Değerli konuklar ve sevgili sporcular, Litvanya Ulusal Marşı.
Please stand for the national anthem of Lithuania.
The national anthem of Lithuania,
Madalya alan
written
sporcuları
both
tebrik ediyoruz.
musically and lyrically by Vinkas Kudika in November of 1898, played in honour of Robert Tvorogalt and played for the first time ever at the European Artistic Gymnastics Championships. And there they are, the medalists in the men's horizontal bar competition.
Over.
And I am very sorry to say that means it is time for us to bid farewell to each other at these Men's Artistic Gymnastics European Championships, with the promise of more to come next weekend as the women take centre stage. To look back at the senior competition is to see a great competition for Turkey and Ukraine, winning 2 gold medals, a silver each and a bronze each. Gold medals also won by Israel, Lithuania and Albania, with strong performances as well from Croatia, taking 3 silver medals, Belarus winning 2 medals, a silver and a bronze, Austria winning their first medal since the inaugural championships of 1955, and Hungary taking a historic team bronze. So many stories. You pick your favourite, and I will see you next week. I've been Ollie Hogben, and it's a goodbye, but not farewell.
Gymnastics, Member Jury of Appeal, Mr. Nikolaos Provias, Men Technical Committee Member of European Gymnastics, Mr. Mehmet Baykan, General Manager of Sports Services.
Değerli konuklar, Türkiye Ulusal Marşı.
Please stand for the national anthem of Turkey.
Madalya alan spor.
İbrahim, selamünaleyküm.
Aleykümselam Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım, nasılsınız?
Sağ ol İbrahim, tebrik ediyorum. Gözlerinden öpüyorum.
Çok teşekkür ederim Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Ben de buyurun.
Başarılarınızın devamını nasip etsin inşallah.
Amin inşallah. Ben de çok mutluyum. Hem ülkemizdeki Avrupa Şampiyonası'nda altın madalya kazandığım için hem de bildiğiniz gibi omuz rahatsızlığım vardı ve Dünya Şampiyonası'ndan sonraki ilk yarışmam.
Oldu mu?
Yok, her şey yolunda çok şükür Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Hiç problem yok. Şimdi paralel aletinde de yarışacağım hatta. Birazdan ona da hazırlık yapacağım. Evet.
Kaçta o?
Efendim?
Yarım saat sonra.
Yarım saat sonra.
Bunu televizyonlar canlı yayında vermiyor mu?
Evet, devam edecek Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Evet, TRT Spor 2'den.
Canlı veriyor efendim. Neresi veriyor?
TRT Spor 2.
Canlı veriyor efendim. He. Bakalım oradan takip edelim inşallah.
Teşekkürler Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Aynı zamanda 2013 yılından beri aldığımız bu başarı serüveninde her zaman bizi desteklediğiniz için 2013 yılın Mersin Akdeniz oyunları için yapılan bu tesis ve daha sonraki destekleriniz için de çok teşekkür ediyorum. Son olarak 2020 yılının Avrupa Şampiyonası'nda da böyle büyük bir organizasyonu ülkemizde yapılması için her türlü desteği bize verdiğiniz için ayrıca çok teşekkür ediyorum. İyi ki varsınız.
Biz zaten bu işler için varız. Bundan sonra da aynı şekilde bu desteklerimiz devam edecek. Siz bu başarıları gösterdikçe bizim de görevimiz daha da artıyor.
Çok teşekkürler Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Biz üzerimize düşen görevi yapıyoruz. Çok teşekkürler. Sağ olun.
Çok teşekkür ederiz Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Sizin yanınıza ziyaretimizde de zaten söylemiştiniz. 3-5 aya iyileşecek diye ben İbrahim'in antrenörü Yılmaz Göktekin. Size verdiğimiz sözü de gerçekleştirdik. Avrupa şampiyonu da olduk Allah'ın izniyle. Çok teşekkür ederiz.
Sağ olun. Tebrik ediyorum.
Teşekkür ederiz.
Sağ olun. Sağ olun.
Avrupa Jimnastiği Spor Koordinatörü Sayın Linda Davila, Türkiye Jimnastik Federasyonu Başkanı Sayın Suat Çelen'i davet ediyorum.
Awards given by Mr. Artur Micevic, Men Technical Committee President of FIG, Miss Linda Davila, Sports Coordinator of European Gymnastics. Mr. Suat Çelen, President of Turkish Gymnastic Federation.
Sevgili konuklar, Türkiye Ulusal Marşı.
Please stand for the national anthem of Turkey.
Madalya alan sporcuları tebrik ediyoruz.
Congratulations to medalists.
Fizik olarak zaten gayet iyisin. İnşallah bu kondisyonla takviye ettiğin zaman çok daha başarılı bir neticeyi senden bekleyeceğiz. İbrahim'e de selam söyle. İbrahim'in de gözlerinden öpüyorum.
Aleykümselam Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Çok teşekkür ederim. Çok sağ olun.
Çok teşekkür ederiz Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Çok sağ olun.
Sağ ol, gözlerinizden öpüyorum. Sağ ol.
Teşekkür ederiz.
Sağ ol. Sağ ol.
Sağ olun Sayın Cumhurbaşkanım. Teşekkür ederiz.
Bak,